All right, welcome back. And as we mentioned, Hanukkah begins tonight. And with us today, a local rabbi from the Tallahassee area, Rabbi Shalom Loeb, the associate rabbi of the Chabad. How do you pronounce that? Chabad. I can never say that quite like I should. I don't have the chutzpah to say that quite right. But good to have you here this morning.
Thank you so much for having us.
What you going to be making?
We'll be making latkes today. So I guess we'll get started real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Show us the way.
Oh, no problem. So basically, latkes is one of the traditional Hanukkah treats that we enjoy.
Right.
So we'll start with, basically we already grated a couple of potatoes.
Okay.
Normally we start off with grating 5 potatoes. We added a large onion inside. We add 3 eggs. It's about 3/4 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and we already have oil.
You have it like
up.
Scorching hot right there.
Yeah.
Is it,
so
is
we're
that
going to put that a little low.
a little lower? Okay.
Yeah, normally you're supposed to start off high.
Drop the potato in and it catches fire immediately.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Do we start with the potato?
Yeah, pretty much like start grating the potato if you'd like, give it a shot.
Oh, grate the potato.
Grate the potato here, then we'll throw it in there. After that, we'll grate the onion.
Okay.
Okay.
Give it a shot. And then
Slide it across there and see how that goes. Kind of the other.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Right,
How am
yeah.
I doing so far?
you're wonderful.
Thank you.
She's a pro. She's a pro
Look
at
at
this.
that.
Ah. So tell us a little bit, as she's grating that right there and kind of getting started and getting ready to throw something in here. Tell us a little bit about Hanukkah, for those of us who are not familiar with that. What does it mean? What's the tradition, briefly?
Well, Hanukkah, what it really means to us as Jews is basically 2,100 years ago when the Assyrian/Greek, I guess, empire took over Judea. They imposed religious Holocaust on us. And they didn't permit us to practice our Judaism openly. They wanted to impose Hellenism. So a small band of Jews called the Maccabees decided to fight back, and they won. And when they went back to the Holy Temple to clean it out from what they may have done, they couldn't find a jar of oil which wasn't damaged by the Greeks in order to light it up, basically. So they found one little jar which had still had the seal of the high priest, and they filled it up in the menorah, and they lit it up, and it was supposed to last for one day. It lasted for 8 days.
For 8 days.
So one of the reasons why we eat oily foods is because the miracle happened with the oil.
Okay. And this is kind of an 8-day festival as well.
So I figured I didn't really have to do the whole thing,
No,
did I?
pretty much.
Okay.
We already have it just pretty much for the show, but we already have about 5 potatoes grated, so we'll just add that in here.
Okay.
Good.
We'll throw that in there.
Man, I feel like I was working so hard and I only came up with that much.
All right.
We're going to throw in a couple of eggs in here. We're going to...
It's because you're not Jewish. You're not doing it quite right. You're doing it quite
Hey,
right
I think I did a great job, Art.
You did a wonderful
He said I did a good job, too.
Okay, well, he's
let him
being
know,
nice.
Jar.
He's being nice.
So what we do at this point, we're going to add the flour, salt, and pepper.
Okay.
And it's very good to get that good mix inside. You got to really pretty much mix it up real good.
Okay.
Make sure everything's
move
evenly
this off the
distributed.
fire just a half
Right,
a second
maybe I
here.
didn't do a good job. He's taken over since.
Yeah, well, he's the expert here. He's the expert here. That's
Well,
for
as
sure.
you can tell, this batter looks pretty good.
It does
Batter's
look
looking
pretty
good, and then you
Closer
kind
than
of
that.
spoon some into the pan, huh? So you get the pan nice and hot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Now that the pan is nice and hot, we're going
All
to
right.
pretty much
There you go.
throw it in. So what we'll do is we'll grab our trusty spoon back here.
Okay.
Generally, want to use a tablespoon of batter per latke. And it takes about 5 minutes to fry on one side. When it's golden brown, flip it over
All right.
for 2-3 more minutes.
Pop that in there really nice. Oh, that
That
looks
is
good.
hot.
Yeah.
Looks wonderful.
It does look wonderful. This is going to be my first experience.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You actually have a celebration going on here in the Tallahassee area. Was it Lake Ella
Yes.
where you're going to be?
This Sunday, hopefully, we're going to be having our Hanukkah celebration in Lake Ella. We do this every year. Chabad organizes a public menorah lighting in Lake Ella. We have themed menorah lightings like last year. Like last year, we had a menorah made out of cans.
And when is that going to be?
It's going to be this Sunday at 3:30 p.m. at Lake Ella. We're having a ice menorah. The theme is Hanukkah on ice. We're having an ice menorah being carved right in front of our eyes. It's going to be snow. Lots of fun activities for the kids, and it's going to be a great time.
That sounds
Have
really
good
good.
refreshments and be all around good time. So while these, while these are frying, if you guys want to try,
Yes.
I guess something already made, we're ready to
Do we want to
do
try? Why don't we pop one off
You
for
don't have
her
to
right
ask
here?
us that question twice.
Here, this is yours, Danielle.
Thank you,
How about
Art.
that?
And traditionally we have latkes with a little bit of
Try
applesauce.
this
Oh,
boy.
okay.
People have it with applesauce.
A little applesauce on the side of that, is that right?
Yeah, pretty
All
much.
right,
Go
sounds
for it.
good.
Give us a
Grab some.
shot here.
Grab some sauce. Sauce makes it
That was
better.
excellent. You want to pop a little bit of that in there? Yeah.
Some people put applesauce, sour cream, people hot sauce. You know, usually in the South you got to
Very good.
Frank's
I
in
like
there.
the
You know?
applesauce with that.
Thank you so much for coming out today. We really appreciate it.
Having us. I
Thank
really,
you.
really
Thanks for
appreciate
being
it.
with us
And
here.
wish you all the
Thank you.
best. And
We'll
happy
be right
Hanukkah.
back. All right. Thanks. Good.
Did I really?